Great news, Amy. Thank you. We're also great news. Today is National Dog Day, and we are celebrating the K-9s that make a difference for local students, including right here in Seminole County. And so this morning, we're just so pleased to be joined by Seminole County Sheriff Dennis Lima, Deputy Susan McCormick, and her K-9, Cooper. You can't see Cooper. Okay, there he is. There is Cooper. Cooper is amazing. And Sheriff, I think this is such an amazing thing you're doing. Tell me a little bit more about this program.
It's a great program. So at the Sheriff's Office, we have 16 K-9s in service. 5 of them are dogs just like Cooper that provide comfort and reassurance for those kids in our public schools, and he has just been such a wonderful hit. You can imagine, if you're looking at abuse, neglect, or abandonment cases, how a comforting K-9 companion like this could be a tremendous help in that environment.
Deputy McCormick, talk to me a little bit more about that. When a dog like Cooper does go into the schools, what kind of effect and impact does it have on these kids?
So when he goes into the schools, he has a bunch of different effects. Kids can come up and read to them, increase their reading skills. If they're having a bad day, they can come up, see him, maybe calm down a little bit, go back to class, be successful for the rest of the day. Sometimes we have Child Protective Services come in to interview a child. I'll bring him into the interview so they're a little bit more comfortable with the situation and kind of more willing to talk. And the last impact that he has is he's able to help me create stronger relationships with kids. Sometimes kids are a little distrustful of law enforcement, but they see him and they want to come pet him and say hi to him. So I start talking to them and we start that conversation, and the bond between us just grows.
And that's what I was going to ask you. What does it mean for you, and what kind of impact has it had on you to be part of this program?
I know so many kids at the school. I know them by name. I know what they like, what they don't like because of him, because they want to come see him. I've never had so many kids stopping me in the halls to ask me questions or coming up to my desk because they love him and they just want to see him.
You know, I want to piggyback on something you said with the sheriff. She said something really interesting, that sometimes kids are distrustful of police. This seems like such a simple thing to do, but it can have such a major effect, can't it?
Yeah, I think it's important that we establish those fundamental strong relationships at an early age, let them know that law enforcement is here to support them, to be a resource and a tool for them. And, you know, we know that being around a dog offers a health benefit as well. It offers endorphins and all of these things that just make you feel better. And you really see it with the kids, and it's fostering that good relationship. You know, when I first got into this business, I mean, we never thought that with all the stuff in our gun belt, doggy bags was going to be
and treats, doggy bags and treats, absolutely.
It's working well. People love it, and we want to continue to expand the program. In addition to that, most of our dogs are being adopted as well, and I think that's an important part of this as well.
So what I wanted to ask you was if you can recount a favorite memory or a way that you may have touched a child when you brought the dog in.
I think my favorite memory is we had a little boy that loved Cooper, had a very special bond with him, and he would constantly come up, see him. He would dress Cooper up in maybe his sweatshirt that day or a pair of sunglasses, and we would have to take a picture to send home to Mom and Dad to show them that he was having a good day.
And Cooper's so chill.
He is. He will put up with anything.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he's just here letting me love on him here on the couch. I think this is a quick, really great program. Very quickly, anything else you want people to know? We've got about 10 seconds left.
We have these cars that are out there. You'll see them around the schools. You know, they were all donated by citizens that want to, you know, help be a part of this thing, and really go out there and look to adopt an animal, because you know we see the great part and the great benefit, and I hope to see many more of these across the state as law enforcement agencies continue to expand this effort.
All right, I appreciate your time.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Sheriff. Thank you, Deputy. We appreciate you. All right, the time right now is 9:17.